Live from downtown Cleveland, the House of Blues, it's the MAC football kickoff in 2022. If you've been following on social media, you've seen a lot of the content and the rock and roll music theme. Alex Jewell, Greg Steiner, the voice of the Eagles, Tom Helmer. Greg, I'm going to start with you because you've been to a lot of these media days now. You've been coming since 1999, not to put an age on Greg. But how unique is this day for you, for Tom, for Coach, for the student athletes? The MAC has certainly done a good job once again setting the bar as one of the most unique conferences in college football.
Well, all too often we've been at Ford Field. We've been at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We can't say we've ever been at a venue like this. It is unique. We've had some different challenges, but it's been a fun experience. And I know they always say athletes want to be musicians, musicians want to be athletes. It's a good tie-in.
It feels like a holiday to me. At first, I didn't get the memo on the suit, so I apologize about that.
Come on.
But it always feels like a special day because, you know, football season is right around the corner. Camps are opening up, and this is when I start to get really excited about football season. And there's a lot to be excited for this Eastern Michigan team.
Well, you're right about that. We've seen all the coaches, all the teams here today have great representation. It's been the exact same for Eastern Michigan. Tom, I know that you've gotten a chance to talk in depth with Coach Creighton today, Haspe Dune, Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
It's always interesting getting your perspective because you're the one that's doing all the studying, really getting to know the team. We're only a few weeks out from football season. It's hot right now. It's the middle of summer, but before we know it, we'll be back at Rynearson Stadium. And I know that you think that Eastern Michigan fans have a lot to be excited this year about with this team, especially starting on both the offensive and defensive side of the balls with the players I just mentioned.
And here's what I like about this team is the talent's there. You know the physical talent's there. The mentality of this team with stack success. I like the mentality of this team. It seems a little different than teams in the past. And that's not a knock against teams in the past. Those teams were very good teams as well. But this team seems to have a certain secret recipe in their mentality that they're going to add to their physical nature of play. And I get excited about that because I think something magical is happening in Ypsilanti.
You're a guy that certainly loves football, being around football. Helmets are a big thing. I know you've been all over the helmets. If you don't know, follow Tom on TikTok because he will
Hooked on helmets.
He will help you know about your history of helmets. You've seen all 12 schools.
Yes.
Where's this blocky in relation to the rest of the league?
Listen, the blocky is great because it matches the blue-collar mentality of Eastern Michigan, the gray field. The helmet's beautiful. It's a beautiful helmet for Eastern Michigan. I love the setup they have, and of course they got the gray helmet as well.
Oh, yeah.
So the helmets are beautiful. I think it fits the nature of Eastern Michigan, and the helmet tells a story, and that's what you want in your football helmet.
Certainly does. We hope you've enjoyed all the content here from the House of Blues and certainly know that fall practice is right around the corner. He'll be out at the practices getting ready for that Eastern Kentucky game as they'll be in the house September 2nd under the lights. Got to have people out at the factory.
You got to turn out for the factory, get a great crowd. We had a great crowd for the opener last year. I expect the crowd to be bigger this time around. As I said, something special is happening in Ypsilanti, and it's going to start on a Friday night, which is exciting. It really kicks off the college football season, so get yourself out to the factory because that's going to be a great football game against Eastern Kentucky.
Well, you heard it from Tom and Greg. A lot to look forward to this football season. It's just getting going right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Make sure, if you haven't been with us all day, go back through the social media, check out all of the different content. Greg already mentioned Tom will be out at the stadium getting you ready for the season.
Yes.
Greg, Tom, Rob Rubik back on the air once again this year on WEMU, our great radio partner, and so much more ahead of that September 2nd kickoff at the factory. We're hoping you're ready to join us on the Stack'em World Tour this season in Ypsilanti.